Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of The Longest Journey. Where we last left off was we basically talked, we talked with the guy we entered, the first guy we met when we entered into the mystical world of the other Earth, I guess I would call it, the parallel Earth, basically, where one is science and one is more magical in a sense. So we're in the magical world, basically, and we explored it in the last episode, I believe, and then we finished exploring whatever we could at that moment, and we talked to the priest, the high priest, and talked about the history of everything, and now we're just kind of like at a point where we're just going to keep talking to him a little bit longer to see what else he has to say. Tobias, yes. Tell me more, Tobias. Yeah, we do need to know Brian. We need to meet with Brian because he is the guy who will probably get us back to the science tech world that we came from, technically.
Do you know a man named Brian Westhouse?
Westhouse? That old goat? Yes, unfortunately. What would you with him?
Yes, unfortunately.
I need to find him.
I do not know where he lives. I hear somewhere on the outskirts of the city by the sea, but I cannot tell you any more than that.
Who'd know about Westhouse?
His whereabouts? I do not understand what you would with him. He is rude, uncultured, and ignorant.
Cortez told me to look him up.
Well, I do not know where he lives or frequents, but someone at the market may. He trades merchandise there, and I think he collects maps of the Northlands.
Oh. Okay, so that means we just need to talk to the map trader. That's good. How do you know? What do you know about Cortez? Yeah.
What do you know about Cortez?
Your mentor? What has he told you about himself?
Not much. Nothing, in fact. He's a complete mystery to me.
To learn something about someone, the best way to go about it is to ask them yourself. There is nothing I can do to enlighten you.
Fair.
But
Very
who
fair.
is he?
He is who he is, what he is. If he has not told you himself, then perhaps he does not wish you to know. It would be improper for me to divulge his secrets.
You're as bad as he is. No offense. It's just frustrating.
I understand. The next time you see him, tell him what you have told me. Maybe he will tell you the truth, maybe he will not. It is his choice to make.
Still frustrating for April, of course. It's funny because I think that April wants the truth, but it's just like nobody wants to say anything because they're not aware or they're not sure if they will trust April enough to do that. How am I supposed to get back to Stark? I mean, this question is probably him saying I don't know still, but we'll see.
How am I supposed to get back to Stark?
The only way to get back is through a shift. You are a shifter, April, and the power to travel between worlds is within you.
It might be within me, but it doesn't look like it's coming out anytime soon.
I wish I could help you, but I cannot. You must find the path on your own.
Alrighty. Question is about
Do
Arcadia.
you mind if I ask you some questions about Arcadia?
I will try my best to answer any question you may have, April.
What is Mercuria?
What's Mercuria like?
I have lived in this city all my life, and still it amazes me what a diverse, exciting, and wonderful place it is.
Oh, Mercuria is a city, okay.
Many have called Mercuria the jewel of the Northlands, and they are right. But it is a diamond in the rough. A city this size can never be flawless. There are always shadows and people who hide in them. Lately, the shadows have grown and darkened, and I fear for the future. But Mercuria is still a wonderful place to live.
Alright. Wow, that branches off into two new dialogue parts there. History.
What's the history of Arcadia?
There is so much I do not know where to begin. In truth, it would be wiser to ask someone else, unless you wish to know about the Fathers, the Balance, or Mudhoppers.
Mudhoppers?
Mudhoppers?
my secret passion. I study them. They are a most fascinating species. Most fascinating indeed.
I bet they're just like frogs.
But I am not practically versed in the intricacies of history, I'm sorry to say.
Fair. I feel like it would be better off if they were talking about the history of Arcadia to just kind of like do it like by chunk rather than having it forcefully told like by one person about all of it. And it makes sense that they would probably not give it to Tobias to give us all that information. That would have been annoying for some players, is to sit there and just listen all the way through it. Or it's just the fact that there's just probably too much to explain, so it would rather be based on what's important at that moment to know about the history of Arcadia, I bet.
What are the Northlands?
The Northlands is a collective term for all the lands north of the Great Sea and south of the border mountains, including Ireed, Tyran, and Khorasan. Before, however, the word Northlands was used to describe this entire continent, including the territories north of the mountains and the icy wastes beyond that. Some still prefer the latter interpretation of the name. And to the people of the Southlands, anyone hailing from north of the Great Sea is a Northlander regardless.
Fair. How about more about Marcuria?
What else can you tell me about Marcuria?
Marcuria is the capital of Ireed, the unified country, and we are located on the southern coast of the Northlands, halfway between Tyran and Khorasan. Between the Snapjaw and the Gaintbeast, some might call it. Between the embers and the fire. Yet democracy and peace have reigned for thousands of years now, and although relations may at times be strained with our Tyran neighbors, the High Council are masters of diplomacy. And Lord Igvandellan is a firm and just chief counselor of the Ireedan flag.
Alrighty.
Tell me a little about Ireed.
Ireed means both unification and assembly in High Tongue, and many still call Ireed the unified country, even though it is an age and a half since the lands of the north joined together in alliance. Ireed stretches from the plains of Nedra in the north to the Great Sea in the south, and from the territories of Tyran in the west to the thick woodlands in the east. It is populated by humans and Dolmare, Tyran and a number of other races. It is even said that a tribe of Venar have a ring of trees in Riverwood, though I'm not sure that is anything but a myth.
Thanks for the information.
I'm glad I could assist you.
Alright, so that's the end of the Arcadia questions. I want to not ask this question because I feel like this question would just be redundant a little bit, but
I'll see you later.
You will? If you say so, then it must be true.
He's just like, I don't think you're gonna see me, probably. I don't care. Tobias is kind of like a guy who just doesn't care about anything, honestly. Alright, let's talk to the map trader, because that's what Tobias mentioned, that the person knows. Like, he's the only person who knows more about West House than anybody else. So we'll probably talk to the map trader first to see if that changes anything here.
Maps!
Alright, let's see.
I'm looking for Brian Westhouse.
Briar west of house? It's not on any of my maps, and I've never heard of it. Maps!
It's a man, not a place, Mr. Brian Westhouse.
I would most certainly remember a name as queer as that, and I don't. Get your maps while they're fresh.
Can we just describe the character of the person? Like, if we can describe the characteristic of Brian, since we know that the guy was a very frequent trader of the maps.
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes, maps!
Never mind.
Thanks for your help.
Maps!
I just love how it circles back to that. Alright.
Bye.
Maps! Get your fresh maps here. Buy 2, get the second one half price.
Alright. So that didn't really help anyone. So maybe we need to talk to Tobias a bit more to see if he has more additional information we can lay on the maps person, but it's like, I don't really know anything else. Like,
excuse me.
Alright, cool. Let's see if we can ask about this and see if he has more information to help us get clues on how to say the thing to the map person.
Who did you say I should see about West House?
The map merchant at the market may know. There is one thing I must tell you, however. Few would know Westhouse by his real name.
God dang it. I hate that.
In the city, he is known as the Rolling Man because of his strange two-wheeled vehicle. A most dreadful and dangerous contraption if I ever saw one.
A bicycle?
Perhaps. It has a grotesque appearance, much like the Westhouse himself.
Uh-huh. Strange. Okay.
I'll see you later.
You keep telling me so, and I do believe you.
I mean, if I end up getting lost again, I'll talk to him, of course, so... Excuse me. My nose is... I mean, in another video of another game that I played, I had a sneeze. My excuse was literally pollen. Like, just... The season is not great right now, so...
Maps!
Rolling
Can you
Man.
tell me where the Rolling Man lives?
Maybe, maybe not. Why?
Because I need to find him.
Sorry, guild rules. I'm not allowed to divulge any personal information about my customers. Maps!
What?
I really need to know where the Rolling Man lives.
Sorry, can't do.
Please? Pretty please.
She's desperate.
No, young lady. Don't give me that doe-eyed look. Don't. Blasted be the balance. You're giving me that doe-eyed look, aren't you? I still can't tell you, though. I got maps.
Please tell me where the Rolling Man lives.
No, can't do, miss. I can't divulge personal information about my customers. You're
who's
late
this?
again, and you know what else? You're fired!
Oh.
Give me back the delivery list and get your sorry blue skin elsewhere!
Oh.
Hired hell. Bah! Never hire a Dolmari to do a human job.
What are you gonna do now, without a delivery boy?
Hire a new one, of course. Blasted be the balance. That means I'll have to pay the damn fee to the Guild of Merchants. Damnation!
Maybe I can help out?
Maybe I could help you out.
You? How?
I'm quick, honest, and reliable, and I've got a lot of experience in the service industry.
Really? I don't know. I think she's lying.
Perhaps a female errand boy. Could work. If the Guild of Merchants don't find out.
I don't even live here.
I won't tell them if you don't.
Mind the pay is not much, only a single errand per delivery, plus whatever tip the customer may see fit to give you.
I'll take
Take the job, if you want me.
Agreed. Maybe you'll even bring in some new business. Here's the delivery list for today and your first map. It's for the captain of the White Dragon. Nebeve, I think his name is. You'll find him in the harbor.
I think we met him because he was like sarcastic, I think. He was like the sarcastic
and remember
guy.
to have the customer sign the delivery list. The guild are sticklers for protocol. No signature, no money, no new jobs.
Fair.
Bye now.
Maps, fresh, detailed, life-saving maps.
Okay. So with this errand thing, we can probably get enough gold to get this guy to give us back the bird for the old man, right? So... Okay, cool. Actually, I want to see if I can look at the delivery list. Oh, I can, okay. One map of the Sea of Songs to Captain Horatian Nebeve of the White Dragon. A map of Shangariel to the Shangariel, the Wasteland to the Rolling Mane. Oh, this is the person we need to
A
know.
map of Shangariel. Changangriel? Why can't these magical worlds have place names like Boston, London, or Kansas City? It's always like, loth this and Errand that. Like, come back on the consonants already.
But it looks like this is the person we're looking for, the Rolling Man, technically.
One map of the Sea of Songs to Captain Horatio Nebevet of the White Dragon.
That's easier than...
Interesting spelling.
That's much more easier pronunciation than the second one.
One map of the Northlands to be delivered to Ton Lyak at the Journeyman Inn.
Yep. Is there another one, or can we... I don't think we can look at this, can we?
It's a map of the Sea of Songs. I was told to deliver it to Captain Horatio Nebevet.
Alright, cool. Let's get going. I need to leave the marketplace, but I keep forgetting that there's not a two-way street for that marketplace easily to use it. Alright, let's head out and let's get to the delivery. I know who it is because we've talked to the person by chance. This guy right here.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Is this the White Dragon?
That's what the big white letters on the prow spell out. What do you think?
I don't see the letters.
I'm
What?
looking for the captain. Is he around?
He is
What
the
would
captain.
you with the captain of the White Dragon?
I have a delivery for him, a map from the map merchant at the Temple Market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebevet of the White Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was.
I knew it was him. He
Hand the
seemed
map
like it.
over, girl. With Jarl's blessing, the wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
So that was what he was waiting for. He was waiting for the fact that he was, there we go.
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
But I need him to sign the thing, though. As well. Thank you.
Sign this, please.
What is it?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received the map.
Yeah.
Map? What map?
The one I just gave you.
Oh no, I was supposed to give him the thing
Oh,
first.
that one. Sorry, I never put my signature on a piece of paper.
Really? Sign it or I'll kill you. Why
not?
Yeah.
Brings bad luck to give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has untold powers. It's part of your soul. I can't sign away my soul.
What? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Who told you that signing a slip of paper is bad for your soul?
I'm from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls are in balance with our bodies, and the great Mojal has taught us not to endanger this balance. Signing my name, giving a piece of myself in that manner, breeds corruption and imbalance within. And it pisses the Mojal off no end.
God dang it, this
And
guy.
that's why you choose to make my life difficult?
Hey, blame organized religion.
Really? No, I'm not gonna blame religion. I'm blaming you, buddy. Signing doesn't mean anything religious. What the fudge?
You can't write, can you?
Oof.
Pardon?
That's what this is all about. You can't write.
Oof. That's
Done.
harsher.
So what? So what if I can't write? So what if I was born at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since? I still won't sign your accursed paper, by Jal.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next to your name on the list.
You can't trick the great Mojal. The Mojal's untrickable.
God damn it, this guy
That's
is
not
just
trickery.
making it.
It's legally binding.
I said no.
Is there anything I can do to get you to sign?
No. Well, yes. But no.
He doubted for like a second.
Look, Captain, I'm desperate here. I really, really need some kind of signature.
Well, there's always music.
No.
What's music got to do with you signing my list?
Yeah.
Nothing. But it distracts the Mojal.
What are you talking about? Why would you need to distract the Mojal?
I can't sign when there's a chance the Mojal is watching. Music distracts the Mojal. Ergo, I can sign.
But doesn't that mean the Mojal is always distracted? I mean, there's always music somewhere in the world.
Yeah.
The Mojal has an eye and an ear for every acolyte. and straying from the path can bring great wrath upon us.
Granted, I know very little of the Mojal. But seriously, maybe you should look into alternative religions?
Blasphemy! Besides, I only have to visit the temple once every 2 years, and the membership fees are quite reasonable.
That's stupid. Why be in a religion then if it's just based on fee and based on how frequent you frequent the place? So it's not as important. What?
So, if I play some music, you'll sign?
Aye. I'll give you that much.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I don't doubt it for a second.
So now we need to find some kind of instrument or some way to make somebody be distracted, I guess. Cash card, photograph. I don't have an instrument in my hand, so I need to figure out a way to... There's no clues, really, on how to... Oh, actually, maybe we might have an idea. I might have an idea. No, I need to go to... I can't even leave, can I? It's really difficult to really decide on where to go from there, I guess. Just want to go to the city, dude. There's no way to, like, shortcut myself out of the map, is there? It's difficult. It's so difficult to just deal with that. Alright, well, let's go ahead and quickly do this, and then I'll end the episode after this, because I want to keep the episode shorter, because last episode we kind of took up for too long. By chance, because of the talking, the constant talking about stuff. Alright, let's go back to here. Let's go and use the Errand so that I can take on the stuff. I might have to save before we take on the little cups game. I have to take on the cups game in order to get something going, I think. Yeah, we need to save over that. Yes.
How about a game of cups today?
Okay, so now we have an errand to do, right?
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table and the game will begin.
Okay, so we need to get this errand and place it on the table.
And waste the only coin I have? I think not.
But I don't have any way to get an instrument, do I? It doesn't make any sense to me by this point. Who would I need to talk to get an instrument, or talk to get somebody to play music next door to the guy? Alright, I'll figure this out in the next episode. But otherwise, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode. Let me go and head off to the pier again. I'll start from there in the next episode at the pier, just to see how the hell we're going to get through this, because I do not know for the life of me where to go to find the thing. I think this is where this puzzle solving stuff for point and clicks become very tricky. It's just like, you're given a clue, but you didn't really get any, like, you don't have a full understanding as a player, where certain things are at, and then you're just like, you're left to assume things, and you're like, now what do I do, kind of thing, in your manner, kind of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up anyways after this episode, and then see where that goes from here. But thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next one. Roz out.